between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Black 40.
First carry here for the rookie from Rice. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
43
right. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Red, strike, blue, 32, ready.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Rattler to the air now. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Fights out for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Panthers get to that one. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Panther first down.
I'll throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throwing again on second. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be closed, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Their own 34-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Clock, 10. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set, huh?
Rattler setting to throw. He rolls to his right.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd.
Ready, ready, ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Black,
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
ready.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Give now to the running back. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Nick Sporton there on the play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 43 rail. Zone.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleased, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another give here to Jency. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's an excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brought in right side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Jency can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stopped for a loss.
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Hey, go.
They'll try with Hubbard. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here.
At the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on the draw block. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48.
Back to Genty. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. And off to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
60 Bison. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Now the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Gravity Lions.
He's dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's the final play of our first half.
60 boxes. Check. 18 cops.
Genty. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Ready, up.
They'll throw to start the drive. Pressure coming. They take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds Hyatt. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Rattler. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Check 45. Check.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, trying for Olave, but it's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll toss it. Genty. play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
Here's a give on the jet sweep. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead with Genty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On the jump.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
No. Back.
Genty does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Hubbard trying to run his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the ready.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Down. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go. Ready.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Rattler now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
50 green. Check.
Rattler to the air now. On the move, headed right. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set, ready. Ready.
To the air on third and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Cut.
Rattler back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Set.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it second and goal. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear that.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
On the double.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Yellow. Ready?
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the backup. First throw. Vacates quickly left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Handoff now out of the gun. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it. Well, I tell you what, to get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Blake Grupe to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
60 Vikings.
This is Genty on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On the ready.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the set.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Check, hut. Blue, third, fury, yellow. Hut.
Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So fourth down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready? 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Bronco leading.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Smash. Here, check pink. 60 red. 60 red. Check.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Down. Black 40. Ready?
Pistol snap to Rattler. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 24, Panthers 14. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's a screen play to Genty. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Now looking to throw. Finds Sanders. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers gotta score in a hurry. Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
19. Here we go. Set. Hey, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
45. White. Hut.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Red. Cycle. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, Farmer, to the 48. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Yellow. 43. Fight. 97.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
22 middle. Come on, set. Flash, 33. Yellow. Set.
Setting up to pass. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
6-yard loss.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Got it. Ready.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Ready. COVID-19. Go.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hits his running back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love
Ready.
to my
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Drill. 52. 52 plus.
Rattler setting to throw. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive play straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Okay, ready?
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, stick, mega. Yeah, ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Diving right side, got it! And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
First drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready?
Now to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 6. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Group B to try the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Panthers 24.
Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. He throws a bullet to the set. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers trim the lead to 1.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And everyone can breathe easier here as he knocks the point after through. And now it's golden goal here in overtime. Next score wins.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Next score is going to be the one, Brock, that ends this game. All right, we're set and back underway. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. From the gun, Rattler. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
50, good.
Rattler trying again on second. He completes it in traffic. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. That'll be the case here as the clock continues to run.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Rattler to the air now. Escapes the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, that one had plenty of signature moments and plays that all could have proved the decisive score of the game, but this contest survives all of that and an overtime.